Hi Taurus, I am here to do your weekly reading for you. So let's get a spirit animal oracle to see what you'll have with you this week. Okay. And remember, only take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. You have the Armadillo Spirit, which talks about setting healthy boundaries. Kind of an interesting card. Okay, now let's get a Moonology. See what they would like to share. And sorry for all the noise. Construction, busy street. They're even tearing up all the pavement right outside of here. So it's making for kind of a crazy time. We had two that came out. Okay. One is hold your vision. They both decided to fly onto the floor, which is always so fun. And time to give rather than take. So, those are some interesting ones, aren't they? Okay, now let's see what overall energy you will have with you this week. Beautiful. You have the Strength Spirit. It's a beautiful, beautiful energy to keep with you for the week. Okay, so you have the Armadillo Spirit. Set healthy boundaries. Time to give rather than take. And hold your vision. And the Strength. I'll read you the Strength. It says, personal power and assertiveness portrayed with kindness. Compassion that brings about forgiveness. Realizing that you're stronger than you knew. So that's a beautiful energy. And with that setting healthy boundaries, oh my gosh. I don't know if you could see me doing this. I was starting to shuffle, and these cards just flew out. First one is, guess what? The Strength card. So that makes two. And that is the universe's way of saying, I meant what I said. The next one is the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords, well, all Knights are the hardest working cards in the deck. And the Knight of Swords is very ambitious. He will dive in head first to accomplish what he is set out to do. And the cautionary tale with that is, you know, he is so focused on what he's doing that he could veer off a little bit, or maybe forget to dot an I, cross a T, that sort of thing. So his intentions are perfectly wonderful. He is just so focused that that can happen. So you might want to check in now and then and make for sure that everything you're doing, you're not forgetting things, okay? And then you have transformation, death, which of course is transformation, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, which would be very fitting after I drop all the cards, you have the Ace of Wands. And that is a wonderful ace to get. You are highly motivated, energized, and filled with new ideas that inspire growth. A world of possibility is opening up. Follow your passion. Okay? So this is quite an interesting reading. Okay, so let's go a little bit deeper. See if we can find out some more information here. And it's no coincidence, I'm sure, that the Death card comes out, which is about transformation. You're closing out one cycle and starting a new one. And so right next to it is the new one, the Ace of Wands, and it's a really awesome beginning. Okay, you have the King of Wands. And the King of Wands is an awesome king, just like the Ace of Wands is an awesome ace. He is such a great king. He is a visionary leader, ready to lead your team towards a common goal. Others gravitate towards you because you are charismatic, focused, and determined. You play the social game to make things happen. Okay? So, you have wands here and wands here. And look, you have the Page of Wands. You're all about the wands. And the Page of Wands is learning how to trust their power and use it wisely. Okay? So, let's get one more card. And then see if we can pull this together just a little bit. The Three of Pentacles, and this is a learning energy. One where you go in and you gather information from the master craftsman who has done this, whatever it is, for so long that he knows all the ins and outs, the best way to do everything. And there's also novices there. And you're gathering information from the novices as well. They make plenty of mistakes, but they have these wonderful novel ideas. And what you're doing is gathering information from both sides to combine and come up with the best thing that you can, which is, I think, wonderful. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Cups, which is a beautiful energy. This is the mother archetype. This is the person who leads with their heart and truly cares and loves and is there for you. Okay, so let's see if we can pull this together at all. Over here, you have the Armadillo Spirit, which says, set healthy boundaries. Okay? And your overall energy for the week is strength. And the universe backed that up with the very first card. And that means I meant what I said. So you are very, very strong this week. And you have two Moonology cards that decided to go flying onto the floor. One is a time to give rather than take. And the other one is hold your vision. So you're going through a transformation here. And this transformation, of course, is followed by the Ace of Wands. So it's perfect timing right here. And you must have an idea of something that you want to do for it to say hold your vision, right? And to have this ending and beginning. And here, learning how to do this thing, whatever it may be. And you have the King of Wands and the Page of Wands. And, of course, the Ace of Wands. And they are really good at being creative and pulling people together. They're charismatic, focused, determined, and they do deal with the social side of things. So maybe whatever this vision is of yours somehow involves the social side. If not, not to an extreme, But nowadays, just about everything has social involvement. If it's not in person, it's online. So you have that with you. And you would be taking on a page energy, probably because you're starting something brand new and you're learning about it. You can be a master at many things and also a page at other things. So this must be something that is somewhat new to you that you're starting. And so you're learning about it. And you're learning from the best when it comes to what it is you're wanting to do, because you are taking on a page energy, and this is a page energy of wands, and this is an ace of wands. So you have the perfect group to teach you. And this is a card of learning. So you're learning something about how to do whatever it is that you're setting out to do. And it looks like you're not dawdling either, because that is the fastest night of all the nights. Just remember, be careful and check your paperwork, things like that, to make for sure that everything's in order the way it's supposed to be. Okay? And you might need to set healthy boundaries in here somewhere, because usually when this card comes out, so far anyway, there's always something to back it up. So maybe keep that in mind with this Knight of Swords. Make for sure you check out everything well. If there's contracts or anything, make for sure that all your boundaries are in order. Like if it's a contract, make for sure that you are covered in it, okay? And now this says it's a time to give rather than take. The only thing I really see that relates to that, for one, would be the Queen of Cups, because she is so giving and caring. So maybe it's you that's taking on the mother archetype, the Queen of Cups energy, potentially. Also the Strength. If you look at what the Strength card says, it says personal power and assertiveness portrayed with kindness, compassion that brings about forgiveness. So maybe there's a time when you have to be strong during this time frame, and you bring in the kindness part to deal with, this. Okay? Also, again, it says hold your vision. So whatever this new beginning is, make for sure that you don't get talked out of it or talk yourself out of it. Okay? Because it looks beautiful. And you have the wands, which is so creative and enthusiastic. Okay? Looks beautiful. The whole thing. So, I'm looking. I don't know if there's anything really that we need to clarify. But I do think we should get some cards from the universe to see what they would like to share. Beautiful. It's a celebration. The Four of Wands. You have these two pillars, which are made up of two wands each, which creates 1111. And it's covered by this beautiful garland filled with fruit and flowers. And you go inside, and it's a celebration. So maybe the two things that popped into my head just now is, one, you're celebrating your new beginning, the start of whatever it is you're creating. And the other that popped into my head was that you reach a point of, after your beginning, some point, like maybe you come up with a prototype or you sign the contract or something like that, which makes it time to celebrate. And remember, if there's any potential glitches, which, usually there is when you're starting something new, that you have the Strength card twice. So you can handle whatever it is. And if you're signing contracts, don't forget that. You need to take care of yourself when it comes to that kind of thing. Okay, let's get another card. Well, come on, little cards. Okay, Hermit Mode. I could see how you might do that. Going into Hermit Mode to gain enlightenment. It's usually on the spiritual side of things, but you are going in to answer questions that are very important to you. And you see he's got a star right here in his lantern. So he is gaining the enlightenment that he is seeking. Okay? He's on a path of spiritual knowledge and self-discovery. And so when he puts himself in hermit mode, he retreats from everyday life for a moment to create space for introspection. And that's when you go within to discover the knowledge and clarity that you seek. So there might very well be a time when you need to do that, okay? And it could be potentially just a, idea. After the death or after the transformation, as you're going into this, to seek clarity on what it is you want to do. And we just had two cards that just popped right out. One is the Ace of Pentacles, which says that whatever it is, this new beginning, you either have two new ones, but I'd say it's probably the same one with two different aspects. It has a huge chance of being lucrative. A new business idea, a new project, maybe becoming an entrepreneur. There's all kinds of things, writing a book. But it does have a very good chance of being profitable. So that makes this even better. And you're taking on a Page of Swords energy. And what that's saying is that you are learning how to think clearly and communicate with authenticity, which is something that you probably would really need to do if you are having a new start, where there's, you have to deal with people and potentially have contracts, things like that. Okay? So I think this is a really nice reading. And it, to me, and I could be wrong, there could be various other things involved. But to me, this looks like a lot of this is a career type of an energy. Okay? And you know how life is. You don't just focus on one thing. There's other things that kind of weave in and out. So there could be also other parts that are involved in this as well. Okay? Like home life, etc. I think it's a gorgeous reading. Okay, let's do the charm. And I never look, so I have no idea. What do we have here? A bottle of wine. It is going to be time to celebrate whatever this new beginning is that has the potential to be quite profitable. Okay, thanks so much. I hope you have a wonderful week. Much love. Bye.